Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called The Rabbit Listened by Corey Dorfeld. Taylor has an idea to build something amazing. So Taylor goes and finds all the blocks and builds them into something fantastic. But out of nowhere, that plan comes crashing down, and with it all of Taylor's feelings as well. So Taylor is upset, and as lots of animals come to help, there doesn't really seem to be the right solution. Shouting doesn't seem right. Messing up someone else's project doesn't seem right either. And it isn't until a very quiet friend comes and finds Taylor that Taylor finds exactly what is needed to make the project even better next time. This story is a lot about emotions, and it focuses on one child, Taylor, and the project that Taylor has been working on, and is so upset when it gets destroyed. So when readers are upset themselves, often there are ways that will make them feel better, and sometimes there are ways that will not make them feel better. And this book is a great way to investigate those feelings and how one might be able to navigate some of the bigger emotions that come with having a very favorite and treasured project be brought to the ground unexpectedly. What's interesting is that Taylor is the only human character in this book. There are lots and lots of animals, and all of those animals are anthropomorphic to the degree that they speak to Taylor and offer suggestions. But because there are no grown-ups in the picture, it really isolates Taylor as a character who's feeling these big emotions and doesn't really know how to get them out. So as you're going through the book, there's a repetitive structure as each of the animals comes to help Taylor in the circumstances, and lots of emotions depicted on the faces. So readers are going to find that they will connect with Taylor on lots of different levels. And there's not a huge amount of text, but it's definitely enough to anchor the story and to help readers identify their own feelings and how they might navigate similar circumstances. Taylor is not gendered in this book, so it offers readers of all genders the chance to see themselves in the story, and it reminds them that sometimes just being quiet is a great way to support a friend who's hurting. So the story itself is one that can be read lots of times, great for that preschool audience who's working on social and emotional behaviors and regulating those emotions, and just a way to support friendship in its many, many ways. The story has lots of clever illustrations that are not super detailed, but they include just enough to get readers thinking about what's happening, and there will be lots of opportunity to discuss what's happening in the story, especially as it relates to readers' own experiences. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.